Okay. So I'm trying the sweet treat. It's Nazareth sweets from nature to your table. It's an assorted baklava. Oh, it's an assorted baklava. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Smells great. Whoa. Quite the crunch though. Quite the crunch though.
Oh, who dies?
Probably AJ. What?
That's when you're 20. I know he doesn't.
I like mine. Good morning. Let's go talk. It is almost 8 a.m. June 14th, 2025. I like literally maybe literally, maybe not. I just woke up, and yesterday I got back from my study abroad orientation. And it was interesting. It was fun, but it was also very difficult at times for me because I don't know. Maybe I'm like a self-sabotage, maybe, I don't know, but like I felt like I had a really hard time just like talking to people, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but like I felt like whenever I would talk to someone, they wouldn't want me to like talk. Like it was fine if I talked to people one-on-one, but then like, well, if there's a silence, I couldn't, like, I was like just thinking about it the whole time. I was like, oh my god, like awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence, or like what do I ask next? And that was the big issue. And so while we were at our orientation, we had these groups, right? And there were like about maybe like over 200 kids there, or people my age, I guess. And our groups were groups of 14, I think, and I don't know, I found it really hard to like talk in the group. Like it just felt like whenever I would talk in the group, my ideas would be like ignored or something, because like if the group itself was just talking, but like there were parts where we would be just talking and having like discussion about like something we were learning, like cultural differences and like stuff like that. And I would do fine at that because it would be a raise your hand kind of thing. It'd be like more classroom situation, but yeah, I don't know. That was really different because usually I don't talk to people I don't know that well, and I have a really hard time doing that. But this weekend, it's all I did. So, yeah. But I did learn a new card game called Scat because I'm going to Germany, and one of my group leaders, he studied abroad in Germany like 40 years ago. It like almost exactly 40 years ago. And he lives there like a third of the year now because his wife lives there, and yeah, it changed his life. So, yeah, he taught me how to play scat, and I had like the best luck ever. I'll have to like show you guys me playing a game of scat because it's really hard to explain. But I'll just give you like the basic thing of why I did so good. So basically, you want jacks. You want I forget the jacks. You don't want diamonds are the worst. Hearts are better, and then okay, it goes spades, aces, hearts, diamonds, okay? And so you have the 4 jacks. This is spades, ace, hearts, diamonds. If you have them in a pattern like this, that gives you a 4-point multiplier. And if you have it like this, the pattern's broken. And if you have it like this, the pattern is broken. I know it looks like I'm doing a rockstar thing, but just focus on these. The pattern's broken. But what I kept getting was, which I got, yeah, I'll just keep going. Usually it's a 3-player game, so, and there's 32 cards in the deck, so each player gets 10 cards, and then there's 2 cards put in the middle that you bid on. And so based on the cards you have, you bid on the 2 cards, and then you get rid of 2 cards, because everyone needs to have 10 cards at the beginning of the game. There's the bidding part of the game, and then there's the game. And so basically, I had 3 jacks. I had spades, ace, hearts 3 times in a row. And then the 4th time, I won the bid, and the 2 cards I picked up had the 4th jack, and that meant that I got all 4 jacks, which one of my group leaders, the guy that was teaching me the game, he told me that he had never seen that while he played scat. And so the people I was playing with, which were my age and also studying abroad, the girl to my left, she was very frustrated that I kept getting hands and like a good hand in the game. And our group leader, he was teaching us a game, and since it's complicated, he allowed like us to see each other's cards, which is not normal for the game. And he like told us what was going on just so we could get the gist of the game. And he was like, yeah, you guys, yeah, she's gonna win again. So yeah. And the teacher, he shuffled the cards for the first 3 rounds, and then the 4th round, the boy that sat across from me, he decided to shuffle since he thought that like he was trying to get me to have good cards, and that was when I got the all 4. And I'd never, like, when I tell you that they would have had no chance to win, I mean it. Like, jacks are trump, okay? It's a trick card game. And so jacks are always trump in the game, and you want points. So whenever there are points put in the pot, the jack will take them. So it's really hard to do that, but that game was so fun, and I really hope I had that luck in Germany. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Where are my running shoes? They're not in my thing. Sorry. I'm going to the gym soon. It's Monday. Monday, June 14th, 2025. Did I already say that? I don't know. Okay, I gotta go.
Miles on them. The glove, the spot on the handrail. Those are the
Come to
same
Cooper
profile
sale.
on both. Those are you.
We are at Aldi. And we're shopping for my going away party. And yeah, we're having a grill out. So, see you later. Okay, we're like almost done, but like doesn't feel like it, and I'm really cold. We out. Wally, please stop flicking. Thank you. Wally, stop. Hey. So my mom forgot to pay the power bill, and the power is currently out. It wasn't out this morning, so I don't know. But she like just forgot. Like, it happens. Finished my McChicken. I'm starving. I ran 4 miles at the gym. Well, I did 4 miles. I ran like a 5K, and then I finished the mile. 5K is 3.11. Ran most of it. I'm just really tired. So, yeah. That's why I'm eating here instead of in front of the TV. Because you know me. Yes, I'm eating McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's that much, but like, I've just been craving it lately. I don't know. I wanted a McMuffin this morning, but it was too late. And I had one last weekend, or this weekend, because it was easy. I don't know, it's just what I wanted. And it makes me feel like crap, but it's irritable and I'm hungry. Right now, I'm done grocery shopping. I'm gonna go watch TikTok and hydrate. Alright, it's 12:17. The power is back on, guys. Okay, don't worry. We gotta figure it out. You probably weren't worried because, I don't know why you would be. There's nothing to be worried about. But we're going to the pool, and at 4, I'm going to lunch with, or I'm just gonna see my dad. Because I haven't seen him in a bit. But, yeah, I'm gonna bring, oh, my retainer. Okay. My yoga mat that I didn't even use. My whole bag that I probably didn't need. And my shoes. I'm gonna let these sit out because they're probably stinky. Go, Wally. Good boy. Good boy. How hot is it today?
80s.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I'm gonna use the bathroom before I leave. And I think I'm gonna brush my teeth again. Huh? Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't know which one to wear. Could wear this one, which is cute, but I don't really want to wear that one. Maybe I will wear it. Or my brown shirt. Oh, I think I'm gonna wear this. A light purple bottom and then darker purple top. I haven't worn this one yet, but I do like it because the top is like, it's kind of a tank top. I think it might be a sports bra, to be honest. I'm gonna go ask my mom. Okay, my mom said it is a tank top, but I don't really care that much. Hi, I know you can't see my head. But yeah, I'm just gonna wear that because it's kind of tight, but I don't even really care. Yeah, I don't really care that much. And my bottoms are low, so if you like to go with a low rise swimsuit, you need like a, wait, let me go check this in the mirror because I feel like I look stupid. No, actually it looks great, I think. Yeah. What do you guys think? I like it. I know I still have socks on, but okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Turn that off. I'm gonna get a blonde hair tie because black does not go with this outfit. So get this for later. Retainer case. Okay, I'm gonna bring my water bottle. And I'm gonna wear my earbuds. I think I'm gonna bring my claw clip too, just because have it up for now in this, and I can do my hair later. I gotta brush my teeth. because I don't want stinky breath, you know? It's just, like, not cute. So, you know, I know that might be weird to some people, like, because they're used to, like, having stinky breath and stuff, but me personally, or not. And I'm gonna put on some sunscreen as well. Okay, teeth are brushed, bag is packed. I kind of multitask, but I just need some quick sunscreen, which, okay, this is a lot, and I'm gonna rub this in the car, and I'll see you there. Okay, yeah, cute basic outfit. It's great. It's great. It's 3:20. I can't see anything. Okay, it's 3:24, maybe 25 now. I'm at the pool. I have to be home in like 30 minutes, and my mom and I think that we're gonna get some fast food. One of my younger cousins, she's at the dining board right now. Her stuff's set up next to me, and then my older cousin, he's going at the dining board with her uncle. Yeah. I saw some of my ops here today, and that wasn't fun, but whatever. I really can't tell which is the video and what's the reflection in my phone. So, yeah. I hope this is good. Oh wait, no, I see it. It's not cute. Oh well. So, bye. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Okay, so I just did, oops, that was my guitar. I just did an ab workout. It's 5:07 p.m. and I also got ice cream. But yeah, I finished my ab workout. It's time to lock in, guys. Like, it's like, we're almost halfway through July, guys. I didn't lock in. So I'm locking in with running and working out, like doing my home stuff. So, yeah, tomorrow I have all day to myself, basically. But my dad is coming over in the morning. So yeah, probably gonna shower soon-ish, but I'm gonna do my physical therapy stretches, even though, well, because they help, so even though nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna go do those while watching Beating Resident Evil 7 by Slushy Noobs, because I'm on my Slushy Noobs premiere right now. I'm watching all of them, and then I'm gonna catch up on all my other stuff on my other YouTube that I've missed, and then I'm either gonna do Mandy's iPhone or Vanilla Mace. So yeah. Oh my god. Why did I do that? What did I do? What'd I do? Anyway, I'm gonna go do that. Toodles! It's 5:35, and I'm gonna get in the shower now. I look like I'm staring off into space, but I'm just looking at my own eyes. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go shower so I'm clean. It is 6:56. I have showered. I've done this lighting. Come on. Like way. Makes me look like the Addams Family mom. What's her name? Morticia. With my like just light face. Like in the movies, the original movies. You know? If you know, you know. Yeah, I've done all my physical therapy stretches. I did them like a few more times just to make sure I did them like well and thoroughly. I'm just watching YouTube right now. The Team Red group chat from orientation is being pretty active. But I don't know. I don't know if I talked enough about what that orientation was, because I know I didn't record any of it. It was just really hard because I didn't really have any alone time. But I'll just give like a not summarized debrief because I'm not good at doing that, and I'm not gonna pretend I am. But so basically, the first day my mom and I drove to the location where the orientation was, obviously. And it was like a 2.5 hour drive, which was not that bad, but like 30 minutes of it. We were supposed to get there in like 2 hours, but it took an extra 30 minutes because of traffic, and we stopped at a like a restaurant strip that's above a freeway, and that was really good. This is my first time being there, but my mom really likes that place because it's just like easy to go to and it's convenient. But yeah, then I got there and my roommate, she was already there and she brought my stuff in. She's nice. I already kind of knew her. I knew of her, I didn't know her well, but she is also from my home state, and yeah, she seemed sweet. But then I asked her if she wanted to go to the common rooms, the floor below us, because we were in a residence hall, and what did we play? We played bullshit, and we watched people finish up a game of Uno. But yeah, I saw other people that I knew, and that was fun. And then we went to like this presentation from a like German organization, and they gave us like tips and stuff for our trip in Germany. And then after that, we met our teams and we did like an icebreaker. We did 2 truths and a lie, and I messed mine up, so I don't really know if it really helped, but whatever. And then what did we do? Maybe we went to dinner? I don't know. I think we went to dinner then, and then after that we did this after dinner we went back to where we had the presentation, and we did this weird thing. So we had 2 groups. There was the orange team, yellow team, red team, green team, blue team, and pink team. So 6 teams in total. 2 teams were put in a room each, and then we were put in the middle room, and so we had to, it was like a cult thing. So at first we all sat in there, and then the people, they didn't talk to us. The lights were all out, and they like pointed, and they went, and like they directed us to do stuff. We had to try food, drink. We tried coconut water, and then I think we tried a cheesy potato chip with honey on it. And yeah, that was interesting. And we had to it was really weird. Like girls had to sit on the floor, and then guys had to sit in a chair, and girls had to take their shoes off. Guys kept their shoes on, but they dipped their fingers in water before they ate. It was weird. And I think that was it for that day. And then the next day we had a team relay, which was a bunch of games, and we played spoons, card games. We played a card game, but that was the last, and that wasn't part of the team relays. We played spoons, built a puzzle, built the best, like, card house, which we did really bad at, and maybe some other stuff, but I forget. You were only allowed 2 people from your team at each table of spoons. So me and one of my teammates, obviously, we went to the table with someone from my home state that I already knew, and I ended up winning the game of spoons, which I've never done before, which was really fun. Yeah, day 2 is filled with, like, classes and, like, helpful things and games and all of that. And this one guy, so we had this one game that was, like, you got this piece of paper and you had to act like it said, the game was, you had to just behave like the piece of paper you were given says. And I got be myself. And so you talk to people and then you'd, like, notice. And the only one I noticed was, like, the touching your arm and saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry," every 5 seconds or so or something. I don't really know. But maybe I just didn't observe that. But one of the guys I was with, he was like, "So what did you get? Like, positive and cheery?" And my paper said, "Be yourself." So I was like, "You think I'm cheery and positive? Thank you." And someone asked him, not me, but someone else from my team asked him if he got cocky and rude, and he did not. He got be himself. I thought he was funny. He was easy to talk to for me, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I did end up crying myself to sleep that night. So yeah, it was really fun. Everything was fun. But, on the second day, we also made a skit. Well, my group made a skit. That was, like, something I struggled with because I feel like I had a hard time just, like, talking in, like, the big group settings. Like, I had a good time talking to people one-on-one, but it was just, like, the silences that were hard for me because I felt like if I did talk, I would be interrupting somebody or they just wouldn't want me to talk. And if I didn't talk, I felt like I was making it awkward or something. It was really complicated, and I feel like I was, like, getting in my head a little too much. Because it shouldn't be that serious. Conversations should just be fun. They shouldn't be forced, and I'm not gonna force a conversation. I ask questions, and I, like, genuinely am curious about that, and if I don't have anything to, like, I'm not gonna ask a question that I don't want the answer to, you know? Like, it's just, like, a waste of time, I guess. So I try to be genuine, but, like, it was hard because I also didn't know these people very well. I had known them for maybe, like, 48 hours, maybe less than that at that point, and I was just like, am I a burden right now? No. Okay, I guess I am. Which, no one said that. We wrote each other letters, and most of them people said I was nice. Which, I don't know if that means that I'm nice, and that's, like, a good thing, or if it's, like, I didn't pay much attention to you, but you were nice, I guess. Which, again, I think I'm getting in my head, and I don't like when, as much as I like to tell people how I feel, which is mostly why I do this, to be honest, because I feel like when I tell people how I feel like I'm just, like, I'm scared that they will think that I'm doing it for attention, which I'm not. Like, when I was telling my mom this stuff, she was like, "Sounds like you had a great time," and I'm like, yes, I had a good time, and there were good parts, but there were also bad parts, and that made it really hard, because I saw so many people, like, just talk to each other so easily, and carry conversation so easily, and I just felt like I couldn't do that, and it made me feel bad, you know? I don't know how to explain that without, going in circles because I don't want to repeat myself, because this is like, I could talk forever about things to myself, like in this scenario, or like to friends that I'm really close with, like, and I feel like I behave like two different people depending on who I'm with. Like if I'm with a really close friend, I'm more outgoing and I'm not so nervous to walk on eggshells. But if I'm with people I don't know very well, I'm very nervous and shy and in my head, which is annoying, and I feel like I'm getting good at acknowledging that and like knowing that I just kind of have really high walls that like are really hard to come down, because most of the people I'm friends with I've known since elementary school, or I've known since middle school, and I've just known them for a pretty long time now, and bringing down that wall is just like not easy for me to do really fast. So I think that also might have been a contributing factor to how I was struggling. But overall, I had like a good time, and there were a lot of times that I was like on the verge of tears, and I on the second night, like I said, I cried myself to sleep, and it was just like a lot. I don't have the biggest social battery. I'm really good with my own company, and I don't really like feel the need to talk to people that much unless everyone else is talking with other people. I like having my alone time and friend time. So also having a roommate, that was like a different kind of draining for me, because I've never like had to share space, because on the second night I was learning a card game with my group leader, because he went to Germany and he learned this game and it's really common there. So I wanted to learn, because that would probably make my experience like this much easier. Just knowing a game that most people there know, it will give me something to talk about, to do, to bond over, to have some level of common ground. So I learned that, but I got back to my dorm at like 10:30, and the night before I went to bed at like 9, because my roommate and I were like, yeah, we go to bed pretty early because we were waking up early. So if I wake up early, I'm gonna go to bed earlier, because if I'm sleepy, I'm moody. Like, I'm like a wild card. I'm either really outgoing, sad, angry, just, I don't know, overwhelmed. It really depends on what's going on. But she was still awake, and I felt really horrible that like I was affecting her sleep schedule, you know, like I was expecting her to be asleep maybe, and I was like, yeah, I'll just be like super quiet. Sorry, I don't know why I whispered, but I was just expecting her to be asleep, and nope, she was wide awake, and she was like, oh yeah, I was just waiting for you, which is like so nice. I'm so sorry that I made you stay up late. I'm like, yeah, I'll be right back. I just gotta get ready for bed. Sorry, I was like learning this game, and she's also going to Germany, so I gave her like the paper that my group leader gave us with the rules and stuff, and like I felt horrible. Like sharing a space with someone, like having my own room is just like nice, because I can do whatever I need to do. Like if I just want to like lay on the floor, I can do that without feeling weird, which I don't do that, but like it's like an example. Or I can blast my music, or I can just do yoga or an ab workout, or just like not having to worry about being in someone's way is such a relief to me. So yeah, but yeah, it was a lot of firsts for me, which is interesting because it was 2 days, maybe less than that, and I was so easily overwhelmed. I was also intimidated, okay? I want to get that straight. The people there were very smart and very outgoing and very impressive. With the specific program I'm doing, I'm on full scholarship, which I'm so thankful for, because the other students that were going to different countries and did not have scholarships were paying like 14 to 20 grand. And knowing that I'm on scholarship makes me feel so relieved, because I would not have been able to do this if I had to pay. Like, I could if we did fundraising, but it would not have just been something I could immediately just say, oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Like, I would have to think about it so much more. And I'm just so thankful. But a lot of people gave up so much to do this, the people that paid. Or they were just like really fortunate, but people were all just like intelligent. But like, it was hard to make me feel like I met their standards, because since these people were so smart, I felt not so smart. Like, being a product of a big city public school student, it feels intimidating when people are telling you all about all these college classes they're taking, when this year I was only offered one to take, and I was not able to take as many advanced classes as I had hoped. So that was an interesting feeling. You know, like, I might do well in my school, but I don't know if I would do well in theirs. And that's scary, because what if, like, just because there was something that my biology teacher would say to, like, my class when I was a freshman, and it's stuck in my head, obviously. It was like, it was something along the lines of, like, our public school system that I go through is very easy, and you will not be prepared for the real world. And it was just not very nice to say, because while yes, my school system does offer like good programs, not all of them are taken advantage of, and there's not always like the best teachers at my school, yes, but I can't remember specifically what he said, but he said something along the lines of, like, the school system I'm in is way easier than any other school, and basically, he might have said exactly this: it's not gonna help you in the real world. Like, you won't be prepared. And I was just like, oh, so why am I working my butt off then to get an A in your class? Like, okay, well, I still work for all my grades. I still try my best. I still study. Well, I don't study, actually. I don't believe in it. I'm sorry. I prefer sleeping, but that's something else. But, like, I was just like, so what about all the other people that aren't just immediately good at stuff? and work really hard to get a good grade. So that means that they're doomed, and I'm not even at the spot I want to be at. It was just very confusing and frustrating to hear that, because so many people are working hard, but apparently them working hard is not gonna work. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It was just interesting because there's one girl who I'm pretty sure was younger than me that took 4 AP classes and got 5s on all of her exams, which, guys, I got a 2 on the only one I took. Which I was already feeling really hard on myself about, because I was on a trip, and the person I was with, she had also taken it, and she had gotten a 4, and she was disappointed that she got a 4 and not a 5. And she was asking a bunch of other people, like texting people and asking what they got, and they all got 4s or above. And when she heard that people got like 3s or something, she was like, yes, or like if she didn't like them, she was like, yes, or if she did like them, she was like, oh, that sucks. And I'm like, it sucks. They passed, though. Like, a 3 is passing for an AP exam. Like, I didn't pass. I didn't get that college credit. But they got it. And it doesn't matter if you get a 5 or a 3 or a 4. As long as you get the credit, it's good. But I didn't get that, and I was frustrated about that. I could rant forever. I'm sorry. But it was so intimidating, and I was like, she got 5s on all of those, and those were classes I one of them was like AP pre-calc. I can't even take that yet, because my school didn't allow me to double up, because I had to double up in German, because it felt, she was the only person I heard that was crazy smart, but grade wise, but it was so intimidating and scary, and I almost feel like lately, this whole summer, I feel like I've been struggling with just thinking that my accomplishments are enough, because I didn't pass my German test, my big German test that could eventually help me get my seal of biliteracy, which would have been great to tell people while I'm here and be like, yeah, I actually do know the language, and I'm on my, I'm halfway through to get my seal of biliteracy when I graduate, but I can't say that. And then on the only AP exam I've taken, I can't say, oh yeah, I passed that. It's a huge accomplishment. And especially the people I'm friends with, that's cool. And then for my pre-ACTs, I was proud of this originally. I got a 20 on my pre-ACT. And then again, the friend that had gone on the trip with me, she was like, oh, I got a 21. And I was like, that's great for you, but why did you make it seem oh, I got a 21? I understand that is a great accomplishment, but why do you have to say it like it's such a, oh, that sucks that you got a 20, I got one above. I would be happy for you if you would have just said it a little kinder without making it seem so just, I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know how to explain. But, yeah. Maybe I should just, like, have a podcast, to be honest. Like, I like vlogging, but I talk a lot. I talk to myself, and I'm most comfortable talking to myself than I am to any other person. Which sucks. I smell my mom cooking dinner. Kind of reminds me, like, it smells like Sloppy Joe. That smells so good. I got sunburnt today. Being at the pool was fun. Anyway, that was like that. That was me ranting about my trip. Life-changing, honestly. Thank you to my group leaders, or my team leaders. Thank you to my team. They were all so smart and wise, which wise I mean like they just knew things from experience, and smart are just knowledgeable by the way they understood things, and mature, and they were kind and just pleasant and polite. And I look forward to hearing about their trips, and they've been texting while I've been recording this, and I really hope to see them while on my exchange, because all of them are just so unique but also similar at the same time. We all share like a common thing of we are going out of our home country to a country where we don't know the language, and like basically trauma bonding. Like, to put it plainly. So if you don't know what that is, look it up. I find that word, like, phrase so funny. I love using it, even though it's like the most horrible thing ever. My mom told me about it, and I just use it too often now. But yeah. Red Team Rules. That was the team I was on. We had the most spirit, we had the most flair, we had the most love and compassion for each other. We had the biggest bond, the strongest bond, and yeah. I'm glad I went on the orientation. I'm starting to get a little nervous for my departure because it's in less than 3 weeks now. I'm excited though. I'm excited to speak German, because it truly is one of like my first loves, I guess. I've never gone without it, which is like for as long as, well, knowing German for so long has made me who I am, and it's truly changed my life and how I communicate. I don't think, after this trip, I don't think I will be ever able to not speak German somewhat regularly. I think I need it to be a part of my life, and I think I'm coming to that conclusion. I think I'm probably gonna study it in college now, which I never thought of, but I don't think I can ever give it up anymore. Especially doing this, my German will be so much better, and I'll be so much prouder to speak it. Like, yes, I know German, but I do not know German, if that makes sense. Like, I know the basics, I know, like, foundational things, but I do not know what it is like to fully speak and rely on German. And I don't understand how everything works, which, I mean, obviously, I'm still on the young side, and I haven't spoken it every day, every hour, every second of the times I've had a conversation. So, yeah, that's it for this clip. I know it's been a lot of ranting, but, I just felt like this was an important thing to talk about, before I go on my exchange. So, I hope you enjoyed. One of the people from Red Team, he's going to Chile, just got his placement with his host family, so congratulations to him. Love him. He was super smart, at least he seemed it, like, and he was funny. So, I mean, almost all of them were funny, but yeah, mind blown. Hi, Wally. Gotta empty the bucket before I chill. There's a song by Leonie Biney, I think. It's not released, but it was on her TikTok. So good. Stuck in my guitar, like the chords from the guitar, stuck in my head. Goes, well, like this. She sings to it. She goes, so good, so flipping good. And I need it on my playlist. Gotta go.
Self-owned business, shit's like a religion to these people. Plus, the guy sees something in me.
It's 9:44. We're back from our walk. It was great, I guess, for the most part. No complaints. I think I'm gonna wrap this up for today. Sorry, most of it was yapping and not so much anything else. But that's just how I am. So yeah. I love you so much, because, like, why not? Have a great evening, morning, dusk dawn, evening, afternoon, twilight, midnight, all the in-betweens. Maybe I repeated some. I don't know. But I'm probably gonna watch one more episode. There we go. One more episode of Sopranos with my mom, and probably eat the baklava I got for free yesterday. Also, the first clip is from yesterday, so it's kind of random, and the people that don't understand it probably clicked off. But that's fine. So, yeah, it's okay to click off.